Heather Johnson, and based on my attire, I will be the visual aid for today's presentation. I also kindly ask for participation from all of you. At the beginning of every yoga class, we chant the sound of Om 3 times. Om is considered the sound of all sound, and it's what connects us to each other and to all that is. So I will demonstrate the first. It's a deep breath in through your nose, and on the exhale, Om. Now you, deep breath in, Om. Last breath, inhale, Om. To begin. According to at least 6 of the 16 members of our classroom polled, yoga or meditation is a daily part of your lives. For those who have yet to try yoga or focused breathing, you at least said you were interested and wanting to learn more. I've been practicing yoga for the past 13 years, and I've been a yoga teacher for the past 7. I've done extensive research and found that there are at least 8 different styles of yoga, as well as numerous books. There's yoga for depression, yoga for weight loss, the heart of yoga. Today, I would like to focus on 2 important benefits of yoga: being spiritually and emotionally present through breath, and knowing our body through balance. First, let us discuss the benefits of being spiritually and emotionally present through breath. If you will. Please sit up tall. Close your eyes. Begin to focus on your breath. Follow your inhale and your exhale. Place a hand at your heart and hand at your belly. Follow the circular rhythm of your breath, feeling your heart beat and your belly rise and fall, letting go. 3 more breaths. Removing your hand from your heart, and your hand from your belly, and slowly opening your eyes back into the room. Yoga gives us, in just those few moments, permission to be spiritually present. Just those few moments can change the course of your entire day. Think about that. How different would your life be if you could take time for yourself each morning to be present, to be grateful? And being spiritually present is just that, gratitude. Not coming from this state of wants or needs, but knowing that you have all that you could ever need, that you are enough. Amy Weintraub, in her book, Yoga for Depression, poses an interesting concept. She states that when we were born, we breathed into our entire bodies. Each breath was like a wave that brought a wake of movement along the spine and down the tailbone. But as we grew older, fear, anger, sadness, depression, and other emotional states changed the way we breathe. We began to restrict the breath in response to darker emotions, and little by little, we forgot our most natural way to breathe. So in concentrating on the inhale and the exhales we just practiced, we are slowly melting away any tension that may arise from these negative emotions. Our shoulders open and our heart, we begin to relax. Amy Weintraub continues that the way in which we breathe is a metaphor for the way in which you live your life. Are you taking just little sips of breath? Having taught and practiced yoga for many years, I try to explain to my students that yoga is a very personal experience, that it takes time to develop that deep breath from the bottom of our lungs and not just at our throat. For many, it takes even more time to let go of control and trust the process, even off our mats. Judith Lahaster, PhD, in her book Living Your Yoga, states that the more we try to control our world, the less control we have. The more we are willing to let go of control and simply stay present to what is, the more control we have. So this illusion of control, this running around and busying ourselves with various to-do lists that have no end, we are controlled by them. Rather, we take a moment on our mat to actually think about what we are thinking about. Most of us hold buried emotions, states Sally Kempton in her Wisdom article for Yoga Journal. We might not be aware of them, but they can affect our mood and our relationships without even knowing it. Yoga is not some magical cure, but you realize in those small moments of silence, of breathing in and breathing out, that what you are thinking about is a decision. You decide whether to hold on to that thought or exhale and let it go. Having discussed the importance of being spiritually and emotionally present through breath, equally important is our second benefit, knowing our body through balance. Standing before you, my feet, I know some of you can see me, my feet are parallel. My shoulders roll back, my hips are squared, my tailbone tucked, again rolling my shoulders back, and my fingertips come out at my side. Tadasana, mountain pose. Mountain pose is the essential first pose for every yoga class. It begins a series of poses that are known as sun salutations, which I will demonstrate. Again, we start here, mountain pose. It's an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fall in. Inhale, lift and release. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, lift and release. Release back to mountain. Notice my breath with each movement. Notice the flow and alignment of each position. This is essential for balance. In a Yoga Journal website article by Roger Cole, he maintains that alignment of the body with gravity is crucial. It makes balance physically possible. And attention continually monitors alignment so we know how to correct from one moment to the next. In coming back to mountain pose, there is a straight line down the center of my body. My weight is equally distributed on each side of my body for proper alignment. When we shift that alignment, such as in tree pose, we change our center of gravity. And balance requires extra effort. It's important to find that focal point when balancing on one leg. So I'm holding here, and I would gaze to the back of the room, and I would focus on a letter. And just slowly begin to come forward. And I'm very nervous, everything's shaking. And center. But keeping that same focus. The reason this focus is so important is the wonderful benefit of knowing our body. In holding these balances, we cannot escape our bodies. We see where we need more flexibility. We notice where we are tense. And finally, we are forced to pay attention to areas in our bodies that we may have neglected or favored, where we are stuck. In Feeling Stuck, Balancing Your Body with Yoga, the Art of Living article remarks, when we favor one side of the body and continue to utilize that one side more than the other, blood circulation and muscles accordingly readjust to support the way the body behaves. This causes body aches and pains that one normally experiences in daily life. And regular practice of yoga can bring back balance. Begin paying attention to your body. If you continually feel the same body aches and pains, also start to pay attention to your posture. Check your alignment. Again, that straight line down the center of your body. Are you favoring one side more than the other? These small adjustments could make a big difference in your overall body health. Again, in researching my topic, there were so many avenues that I could have explored. I chose being spiritually and emotionally present through breath and knowing our body through balance because these were most important for me. But I invite you to explore yoga for yourself. Yoga is truly for anybody. It is available for anyone with a willingness and a desire to be in their bodies, to roll their shoulders back and stand tall. At the end of every yoga class, we place our hands together in prayer position and say, Namaste, which means that the light within me sees and respects the light within you. Namaste.